Hello, I'm Dr. J, and this is the Volatility Sonar Report. The reason it's so important for you is this is like a heartbeat for the market, folks. It tells you whether or not we expect the market to go up higher dramatically or down lower dramatically. As VIX moves up, they're expecting dramatic moves. As VIX moves down, that means volatility is going to be more stable. The markets are going to be more stable. Here's today's report.
Welcome, this is your Option Monster Volatility Sonar Report. From the floor of the SIBO, this is Jamie Tyrrell of Group 1 Trading. Well, it looks like the week is coming to a rather uneventful end. The S&P 500 is sitting unchanged after a heavy week of earnings reports, and we're seeing VIX volatility come down even more. There just seems to be not a lot of fear at all that something catastrophically bad could happen ahead of the stress test. What we're seeing is the May 35-40 strangle that got quoted this morning, and buyers of that are looking for a May settlement of the VIX outside of this 35-40 range that we're in right now. And people laid the market as 290, 320. They came down, they sold 5,000 for 290, and then throughout the day we've just watched that rot away. It'd now be about 250, 255 bid right here. And so the seller of that strangle has already captured a little bit of gain on that. We'll see how it works out. Obviously, with the stress test still to come next week, a number of things could happen, but it seems like the markets are pricing in a lower and lower possibility of something bad happening or anything to really move the VIX. The same pattern followed in June. Somebody bought the June 35 put to sell the June 55, 60, 65 call stupid. So they sold the 55s, the 60s, and the 65 calls 3,000 times. They sold the 55s for 45 cents. They sold the 60s for 25 cents, and they sold the 65s for 15. So these are the sort of vol levels that we were seeing at the end of last year when the VIX touched up to as high as 80, and people are just really reducing the probabilities in their models that those sort of vol levels could come back. They could be right, they could be wrong, but this is the move we're seeing, and we're seeing lower volatility levels on that upside than we've seen since I've been in the VIX pit, and possibly since there have been VIX options. So we're seeing that low upside skew, people pricing in low probability of upside moves. This is Jamie Tyrrell with Group 1 Option Monster.